Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Palette Life, and my name is Suma BABU. So today I am planning to teach you how to take the measurement and how to cut a blouse piece. So there are two ways of taking measurement. One is taking direct measurement. And the second is measuring from a ready-made blouse, a well-fit blouse of yours. So you may have to take a well-fit blouse because I used this technique because I am not sure how to measure from our body part. So this is the second method is very easy. So for that you may have to take a well-fit blouse. I would suggest, if you can, open that all the stitches of the blouse and you can copy that measurement in a paper or a cardboard. Then you can keep that measurement, cut that cardboard or paper, and you can keep it aside. So whenever you need it, you can use that reference for cutting a blouse piece. So that is what I am doing. So if you want any slight changes in your neck pattern or the hand pattern, sleeve pattern, you can alter it, because if you have to reduce or increase the sleeve length, you can increase it. So the basic measurement of this arm hole will be same. So you may have to change here, and the neck pattern, don't go for that detailed neck patterns and all in the beginning itself. So now I'll show you how to take measurement from a ready-made blouse. So this one I got, this one also I stitched. I forgot to show you in the last time. For the beginners, I wanted to make sure we have to cut a sleeve, both the sleeves, and we have to cut the back piece, and we have to cut the front piece. Okay, that is the basic measurements you should be aware of, or you should understand it properly. So for taking measurement, we may need this inch tape, this kind of inch tape, and this chalk, tailoring chalk. And the next thing we wanted is the blouse fabric. So this one is my blouse fabric. So this is of 1 meter. I normally take 1 meter cloth, especially during this learning period. And I have this lining fabric. I wanted to keep, I'm thinking of keeping lining for this blouse. Now we are ready with all the materials needed for this measurement and cutting the blouse piece. So other than that, we need one newspaper or a cardboard for transferring the measurement into it. And we can keep this as a permanent reference. That is the purpose of tracing the design or the pattern measurement in the newspaper. Okay, so first for measuring the blouse, we may have to fold the blouse into 2 halves, like 2. We get to see both the side, right? So for the front portion, we may have to cut 2 pieces, because this blouse is front open. So we may have to take a separate cloth for in the newspaper. I'll show you first. So we have to cut this and again cut this. Okay, this 2 piece. Okay. So in the front piece, can you follow the pattern, the stitches? This, 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 this portion as 1 piece, and again we may have to cut this piece also. Okay, so in the front part we are folded the blouse into 2. Then in the first part we may have to cut these 2 pieces, same with the next part. I hope you understood it. Then I'll show you. So now we have to take the newspaper. See, just we may need the half of this paper. So because see, this portion will be sufficient. If you are keeping this, see, it is coming almost near. If it is not coming like this, you can keep the blouse piece like this. Okay, then you have to trace it all along all the borders in the paper. Let me show this. So I am taking one black sketch pen. Just we have to keep like this. Okay. If you want, you can pin it. Just we have to do this. Press it harder. Then just trace like this. And this like this. And the neck also make it proper. Then you have to trace it. Neck also. And this side like this. This portion just you have to fold like this. Just we have to make sure you are following the line, following the stitch. Okay, just like this. So we made this whole portion as a reference. Now in that we may have to cut this portion as a separate piece, right? Here we get two pieces, right? So we have to mark here where from it is starting and where it is ending. This ending. Now we have to fold this cloth like this. So here you get that stitch from behind. So you have to copy this. Just we have to, you have to adjust this like this. So we have almost done. Now we have to cut this. I'll show you. I have already cut a piece in paper. So this is the shape for the front neck and front portion of the blouse. So this is the first piece and this one is the second piece. So it comes like this. It comes like this. Okay. So now one more confusion you may get. So I cut the neck design in this. So whenever if you want to change the neck pattern, you measure this point, you mark this point, then here from you can change the pattern for the normal blouse. Sometimes this boat neck and all may exceed till here depending upon your choice. So that has to be taken care of later. Now we are going to see how to take the measurement of the back part of this blouse. So for that also we may have to fold the blouse into half like this. So if you are not having any intention of keeping the back open, so you have to take cloth as per that. So imagine this is your cloth. This is your cloth. So you are folding the cloth into half. Some seller making really big sound. It's okay, pardon me. So this is the cloth. You have to imagine this is the cloth. Then you have to folding like this. So this should be the half thing. Okay. Now this we are not keeping it open so that you can keep the cloth like this. Facing the folded part. Then you have to trace as I shown you from the shoulder to the neck. If you are getting disturbances by this front portion, you can keep it inside like this and take the accurate measurement of the neck. So measure it like this. This is very easy comparing to the front neck because this is a single piece. Okay, so you have to cut this. So I'll show you the piece of back neck. When you open the blouse, you get a piece like this. So fold like this and store it. Okay. Now next comes the sleeves. Now we have to take the measurement of the sleeves. While measuring the sleeves, you may have to adjust the cloth like this. Then you have to trace it. Then you have to cut it. So we need 2 sleeves. Okay. So we are not opening the sleeve and stitching, means cutting. We are just keeping the sleeve like this and we are measuring it. So you should be always remember the opening part of the cloth will be down here. You should not keep it here. Here there is no opening. This is one cloth. Okay, that you should be careful. So in the paper I will show you. This portion is the closed portion. So here you should adjust the sleeve like this, and you have to trace it, then you have to cut it. So you will get an opening like this, but it will be attached. Okay, like that you have to stitch 2 pieces. So I'll show you the reference. See, this is my sleeve reference. So I got 2 sleeves. So if you want in the paper reference, you can have only 1. While cutting the cloth, you can trace the design keeping like this and another one keeping like this. You should remember that always. Okay. So all our pieces are ready now. So we got this back portion, we got this sleeve, and we got this princess cut 2 pieces front piece. Okay. Now we have to trace all the things in lining cloth. Then we have to cut that in that main cloth. That all I'll show you. So one more important thing I wanted to discuss today. So while cutting this portion of princess cut, we may have to keep this reference into cross direction. Suppose this is the pattern you are getting. So see, this is the straight pattern, right, on the cloth. So we have to fold it. We may need 2 pieces of this fabric. So you are tracing like this. You are keeping it like this. It is not like this. Okay, you are keeping it little slanting, so that this portion of the blouse will get a material like stretching material. If you are cutting it straight, it won't give you, the cloth won't be elastic enough. So you will get a nice fitting. So that is the purpose. So you have to trace, keeping the reference like this. You have to trace it, then you have to cut it. That's all. So this is the reference, 2 pieces from the main fabric and 2 pieces from the lining fabric. Okay. So this is ready, and this portion of the princess cut, that again front portion, I have this in the lining cloth, but I didn't cut the neck pattern yet. Let me decide what neck I have to give, so I can trace it and I can cut it later. So this is the lining cloth and this is the main cloth, same like I haven't cut in this also. Okay, so this is also ready. This is the second hand, and this is in the main fabric. Okay, so 2. So this 3 I got. Back neck. So here also I didn't cut the neck, I'll decide it later. So this is the lining fabric. So we got like this, and in the main fabric again I didn't cut the neck, I marked it but I didn't cut it. So I got this many cuttings ready. Then and we may need some extra clothes for this patti and all. So I'll show you what all are there needed for that. Even in the front portion for the hook patti also we may need that lining cloth. So here also we may have to do it. That all I'll discuss that in detail in the next video. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you very soon. Bye.